collective, this is Tan from Artemis Oracle. Today I'm going to do what would they say to you if they could talk to you. So what would they say to you if they could talk to you reading? Okay, we had like a chunk of cards coming out, but I'm not going to take them. I'm going to put them back in the shuffle again. It says, I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. Okay, so let's put that back in the deck. I'm going to shuffle and see what comes out. What messages does the collective need to know from the person that wants to talk to them? What does the person want to tell the collective? I'm grateful that you came into my life. I'm going to go one more time and then see whatever cards come out. So far we only have 3. Any other cards? Any other messages? Okay. So I'm grateful you came into my life. The flashbacks I have about us are intense. I could read backwards. You're the best thing that has happened to me. I'm a mess right now. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. Everything reminds me of you, and I miss you more and more every day. Wow, this person is definitely in their feelings about you. They cannot get the memory of you out of their mind. They're going through a difficult time right now because with I'm a mess right now, there may be something going on where they feel like they're unsupported. They feel alone. They feel like they don't have anyone that they can talk to, anybody who can understand how they feel. And though you and this person are apart, and depending on your situation, you will know the reason. It could be because they're traveling. It could be because you're in no contact, you're in separation, you broke up. You'll know your situation more than I do. But this person is a mess right now. It could be because you are in separation or because they're facing some type of personal issues. And they are grateful that you are in their life and that you are the best thing that happened to them. I think that when they think of you, they only have happy memories. They only think about the good times. They think about the way you made them feel, the way, they never felt anything like that before. And then the fact that you're not around, it just magnifies the fact that they missed you so much. And it even makes the memories that they have of you very intense. Regardless of what kind of memories they are, they could be memories of intimacy. It could be memories just about you, being in each other's energy. It's just the thought of you. And I think the gravity of being in separation from you is what makes the memories even more intense for them, because there seems to be a sense of loving. There tends to be, I keep saying sense. So maybe somebody may send you a message, they may send you something, because this is the second time I said sense. But this person just, it's like they've seen a lot of signs and synchronicities that remind them of you. And I think that everything reminds you of you is also one of the reasons why they are a mess right now, because it just magnifies the fact that you're not there with them. And if they are going through some struggle, they miss the fact that when you were there, you were somebody that they could rely on, someone that they can trust, someone who was compassionate and empathetic towards them. They only think about the good things about you, and you know who you are, because you know what you did for them. You know how much you probably invested in this dynamic, in your dynamic with this person, and you most likely are sensing that the emotions that they're feeling, especially if you still have some sort of emotional bond with them, some type of energetic bond with them. So there may be times that you may think of them where you may have certain emotions. You may start crying in random moments. You may even in some way kind of crave them as well. And it may be like those cravings may come in times that are like like the worst times, maybe you're like trying to go to sleep, but then you just like your body remembers them and it remembers how it felt. And it may be because you're sensing them them remembering the times that you shared together, the intimacy, even the way it felt when they touched you. You know, you I don't know how you are doing, if you've already moved on or if this is someone that you want to return. But if you are feeling certain things and they automatically pop in your mind, it's because you're sensing them. You're sensing them. They feel like you're the best thing that ever happened to them. And I think that the reason why they're saying that is because they've never experienced anything like you, and the way they felt around you, the way you made them feel, and the feelings they have for you were something that they never experienced before. And I think when they try to compare it to past experiences, and if they have tried to move on with someone else, depending on the type of separation you have, it's like the other person is no match. Like they don't compare at all. And I'm not saying that they're comparing you both, but it just doesn't feel the same. It probably doesn't feel right to them. I don't know what love felt like until you came along. They may not have had experienced love in a healthy way. They probably experienced love in a manipulative way. And if it's manipulative, it's not love, you know. But they may have felt like they were used, that they were somebody that was like a placeholder. Like they were not seen as or taken seriously, but seen as somebody that, you know, you're good enough for now until something better comes along. But you kind of made them feel like they were the better that came along. You probably made them feel like a man or a woman. You probably made them feel like they were a queen or a king, you know? You made them feel like they were worth something. And they may have never experienced that in the past. And if they have, it hasn't been as intense and as strong as it was with you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Wow. You are everything I want and need. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So I'm going to leave a message there. I hope this resonates with someone out there in some way or somehow. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe to Artemis Oracle. My name is Tan, and I'm your reader. Wishing you a lovely day or evening ahead. Bye.